If you're setting up your first community tank, or even if you're a seasoned aquarist, you know how important it is to choose the right fish. But here's the thing. Not all fish that are praised as perfect for community tanks actually live up to the hype. Today, we're going to dive into a controversial topic, the 10 most overrated community fish. These fish are often recommended because of their beauty or hardiness, but if you don't choose wisely, they can cause stress or even harm to your tank's ecosystem. So grab your nets and let's break down why these fish may not be the best option for your peaceful community tank. Let's start with the classic betta fish. These guys are known for their stunning colors and long, flowing fins. But here's the catch. Bettas, especially males, are extremely territorial and aggressive. If you're planning a peaceful community tank, a betta may not be the best choice. The main issue with betta fish in a community tank is their aggressive nature. Betta males often attack other males and sometimes even females, leading to injury or death. Even species that are generally peaceful, like tetras or Corydoras, can be at risk if they enter the betta's perceived territory. So while they might be beautiful, they need to be kept alone or in a very carefully managed tank with the right companions. Next up, guppies. Guppies are one of the most popular community fish, and they're beautiful with all their vibrant colors and graceful fins. But here's the reality. They breed like crazy. If you mix male and female guppies in a community tank, you'll quickly find yourself with an explosion of baby guppies. Guppies are also more delicate than many think. They're sensitive to poor water quality and sudden temperature changes, which can make them a bit more challenging to care for than the beginner-friendly image they often portray. Unless you're ready to manage their reproduction or have a tank setup that can accommodate multiple generations, guppies might be overrated for your community tank. Next up, Neon Tetras. These little electric blue and red gems are a classic for a reason, right? But as beautiful as they are, Neon Tetras are incredibly fragile. They're highly sensitive to changes in water parameters, and many that you find in pet stores are mass-bred in poor conditions, making them more susceptible to illness. A lot of beginner hobbyists end up losing their Neon Tetras when they're added to a tank that isn't fully matured. These fish require pristine water quality and a well-established tank. So while they might be beautiful, they aren't the best choice for those new to the hobby or those with less stable water conditions. Next up, goldfish. The iconic first fish for many aquarists, but goldfish are seriously overrated in community tanks. Goldfish can grow large and produce an immense amount of waste, meaning they need huge tanks with strong filtration. Plus, they're cold water species, which means they thrive in temperatures much lower than tropical fish. Keeping them in warm tropical tanks can stress them out and lead to health problems. So while they may seem like a simple choice, they require specialized care and space, something a lot of beginners overlook. Next on our list, zebra danios. These little guys are often recommended for beginners because they're hardy and active. But here's the problem. Zebra danios are extremely hyperactive. They swim at high speeds, which can stress out slower fish in the tank. If you're aiming for a peaceful, serene environment, zebra danios might create more chaos than calm. They're perfect for tanks that need more energy, but for a community tank with more delicate fish, they're not always the best fit. Let's move on to Corydoras catfish. These bottom dwellers are often recommended as the perfect community fish. And while they're generally peaceful, they're not as easy as people think. Corydoras need to be kept in groups of at least 6, and they thrive in tanks with soft, sandy substrates to sift through. If your tank isn't set up with their specific needs in mind, they can easily become stressed, which affects their health. While they're great additions to well-maintained tanks, they're not as low maintenance as they're often made out to be. Next up, swordtails. Swordtails are often considered excellent community fish, but they can be more aggressive than you might think. The males, in particular, are quite territorial and can stress out or even injure other fish in the tank. And let's not forget, swordtails are live bearers. If you're not prepared to deal with an influx of baby fish, they might not be the best fit for your peaceful setup. They're beautiful, but they do require more attention than many people expect. Angelfish are next. These majestic, graceful fish are popular in community tanks, but they often get overrated. While they're visually stunning, angelfish can grow quite large and become territorial. They often bully smaller fish, especially those with long fins. If you're keeping angelfish in a community tank, you'll need to ensure you have enough space and the right tank mates. Otherwise, they might not play well with others.
Let's talk about gouramis. These fish are often recommended as peaceful community fish, but some species, like the paradise fish, can be very territorial and aggressive. While dwarf gouramis are generally more peaceful, they can still become quite aggressive in smaller tanks. If you have a larger tank with plenty of hiding spots and space, gouramis might work fine. But don't be fooled, not all gouramis are as calm as they seem, and some species can cause issues in a peaceful tank.
Last but not least, mollies. Mollies are often sold as beginner-friendly, but they require specific care and conditions. They're live bearers, meaning they breed quickly and can overcrowd your tank if not managed properly. They also need saltwater or brackish conditions to truly thrive, which makes them more high maintenance than people realize. If you're not prepared to handle their breeding habits or provide the right water conditions, mollies might be more trouble than they're worth. Before we wrap up, here's a bonus tip that even experienced fish keepers sometimes forget. Always quarantine new fish before introducing them to your main tank. It's a simple step that can save you from introducing diseases or parasites to your healthy tank. Quarantining for 2 to 3 weeks in a separate tank gives you time to observe the new fish for any signs of illness before they interact with your other fish. Trust me, it's worth the extra time and effort. So there you have it, 10 of the most overrated community fish. While these species may be stunning or easy to care for in the right conditions, they often aren't the best choice for a peaceful, harmonious community tank. Remember, fish keeping isn't just about picking the most colorful or popular species. It's about choosing the right fish for your setup, your tank size, and your experience level. Be sure to do your research and understand the needs of each species before adding them to your aquarium. Have you had any experiences with these overrated fish? Or do you have suggestions for other species that should be on this list? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tips and tricks on keeping your aquatic world thriving.